Peace, love, life, and solidarity upon your journey. I just was talking about how white folks, that species, excuse me, that group, they are not human beings. The reason why you see them always with the dog, the reason why you see them always with animals, because they are an animal themselves. I'm being completely honest with you. This is no knock. This is not trying to be rude. This is not trying to be disrespectful. But they are not human beings. That's why they always have animals around them, because they have the same characteristics of animals. Excuse me. They are the only group, only species, only race that will go out into the woods, chop trees down. See, they have a relationship with Mother Nature, but it's a destructive kind of relationship with Mother Nature. They are not aligned with Mother Nature. They are the only group that will come in and they will try to destroy the animals, the birds, the eagles, so forth and so on, because they do not have that high frequency relationship with the universe. It's only within the black race or the African race or African American or indigenous people, whatever you want to identify yourself as, that have that high frequency relationship with Mother Nature, right? Because we are the Aboriginal beings, we are the indigenous people onto this land that you and I walk on day by day, this American soil, right? But let's not get it twisted. Not only is this our land, America, because we created America, right? But the whole world is our original land. All of it is. Not just pieces of it, not just parts of it, but the whole percentage of the whole doggone thing is our land. And we need to come to a realization with that. But back to what I was saying is that once you tap in to a higher frequency within Mother Nature, you realize that all the things that surrounding you with the government, with the politics and so forth and so on, that don't hold no weight as far as your relationship with the universe. Because the universe is picking up with the movement based upon things that's coming in your area. Just like eagles or birds, they can pick up 5 feet away when someone is in their area. They fly away because they are so in tune with Mother Nature. Just like our ancestors, you can look at Ma'at, you can look at Osiris and Horus and everything. They were so in tune with Mother Nature due to them seeing the operation or the execution within the animals and everything. And they came to a realization like, dang, I seen the operation, I seen the execution with the animals, and I see that God-given talent or God-given ability to be so in tune with Mother Nature. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tap in, I'm going to take notes from that, and I'm going to see how my execution could play a vital role in my life. That's what the ancestors were. The ancestors were just another example of how someone can be, or how a species could be so in tune with Mother Nature. We need to come to a realization with this, though, because it's deeper than rap. In order for us to really tap in back to that ancestral frequency, that higher frequency, that fifth dimension, right? We gotta be in tune with Mother Nature. And that's very vital to be in tune with Mother Nature, because that is your original healer. Our ancestors back in ancient Kemet, right? That's the name for Egypt, Kemet. And Kem is black, right? Because our ancestors came up with the identity to call their environment, to call their community, so forth and so on. So, they were so in tune with Mother Nature and everything, and they created their own societies. They didn't care what the hell was going on. And the individuals that were surrounded within their society and everything, they was worshiping them. They was worshiping each other. We didn't have no holidays. We had harvests. We had celebrations for each other. We didn't have none of these holidays, until the European colonialism came and disrupt our celebration onto each other in the harvests and so forth and so on. We got to tap in to that ancestral high frequency. We got to exit out this illusion, this third dimension, this matrix, which I call, because the things that you are seeing is not real. This is an illusion, but your eyes are lying to you. Your eyes are giving off illusion of thinking that this thing is real, based on how your mind has perceived, based on what your eyes, which I call the brain, projects. Because based upon your memory, right? Your memory is just a thing that stores images and everything, but it's within the synapse and the neurons. The synapse transmitter messages onto the neurons and everything, and it bounce electrical messages onto each other, and that's how you be able to memorize something. But you will memorize something internally, and that's called the soul. The soul is actually record every single thing that you say or you do. It's like me speaking words. It's being recorded right now because this is a CD player and I'm entering the disc, or it's already a disc within the CD player and it already been pressed played. I'm being completely honest with you though. And that's why I got tapped back in to Mother Nature and everything. I haven't been myself for quite some time now, but I'm going to change my environment and everything. It's not about what I can't do, it's about what could I actually do to actually elevate my soul and my spirit and everything, my thought process. How can I change my own paradigm? When it comes down to change your own paradigm, you talk about elevating the kind of language that you have right now. So I'm going to tap into that right there. Well, on that note, I just want to leave everybody with this. Make sure everybody tap in to the ancestral frequency. Tap in and understand the operation within the animals that you see with the birds and the eagles and everything. And it's like, I'm going to say this one thing though, because I know I said this is my last thing though, but just like that eagle you see in the sky or you see on the back of the $1 bill, that is your ancestor named Horus. Horus was the god of the sky. Horus had the symbol of the moon and the sun between both of his eyes. It was the moon on the right side and was the sun on the other side. And he understood the operation between the stars, moon, and the sun and everything. He was a god of the sky. Understand that they just really just raping our own history and turning it into their own interpretation. They are raping our own history and putting it into their own interpretation, brothers and sisters. So be in tune with Mother Nature and don't worry about what the hell is going on. No government could take away the reciprocal relationship you have with the universe or Mother Nature herself, because the universe will constantly give you something that you ask for. You gotta understand frequencies, you gotta understand vibrations, because this shit is real. But the shit that you're seeing with your eyes is not real. But whatever you have internally, it is real. Understanding that you are God. Understanding that no man can ever curse you from having or tapping into that God frequency within. Understand that, brothers and sisters. Well, on that note, I say, make sure you be in tune with Mother Nature, understand the movement and the operation, and you'll see what kind of shit will happen into your life and what kind of shit that could happen into your paradigm. On that note, peace, love, life, and solidarity upon each and every one of y'all journey. Thanks for the viewers for tapping in. This is my niece. Right now she's asleep. Peace.